You're in a friendly game of dinking, and all of a sudden you get attacked, and then, oh no. Let's get this fixed. Hello there, my name is Tony Roy. It's a pleasure to coach you in this video. I'm going to share with you some solutions to help you with your pop-ups. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at a cause as well as a fix for that problem that's happening with your volleys that are resulting in pop-ups, like in the beginning of this video. We're going to run through that again to show you exactly what's going on. I'm also going to share with you how to anticipate hard attacks coming your way. And lastly, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that's going to help you deal with those situations when you're dealing with hard-hitting players, sometimes called bangers. We're going to start off with the pop-up cause as well as a fix. We're going to be looking at a couple of things. We're going to be looking at the paddle angle at the point of contact, and then we're going to look at arm position, because both of those are very influential in when you're popping the ball up. Let me load up the game tape here and get it running here. So this is dinking here with Abby there to give you a demonstration of this situation. So we had a couple of dinks. The next one here is the one that I'm going to float to her forehand, and then she's going to attack from there, and you'll see I end up popping it up and then getting smashed. So we're going to run through it again in slow motion so you can see what happened, exactly what happened with my volley there. So you'll see here, what happened here is my paddle is too open at the point of contact. Point of contact is literally what it sounds like. It's when the ball interacts with your paddle. Your paddle angle at the point of contact means a lot to your shots. It means whether you can hit the net, how high it's going to go, things like that. So in this situation, what happens is my paddle angle is too open at the point of contact. Paddle angle too open at point of contact means the ball is going to travel higher and deeper than I want it to, resulting in the attack. What's interesting here is that oftentimes we try and fix the paddle angle without paying attention to our arm position. So here my arm has pulled behind me. When the arm starts pulling behind me like this, the paddle naturally is going to flare open like this. It's going to open up like this, making it harder for me to control that volley and avoid the pop-up. What I want to do, the way I fix this, is I need to close my paddle angle some, but it's hard to do it here. So what I want to do is I want to bring my paddle out in front of my body a little bit so I have more ability to move the paddle angle. And then from there, I'm going to rotate it down like this a little bit, not like this because they're going to the net. So a little bit more closed like this, clearing the net and avoiding the potential pop-up. Whenever you find yourself under attack and having to volley hard balls and you're popping them up, check your paddle angle at the point of contact. It's probably too open. But also make sure you check your arm, because oftentimes your arm is what is causing that paddle to then open up and the angle to be too open. Next, we're going to talk about how to anticipate attacks coming your way. If you're enjoying the content in this video and you want to learn more about what's coming up in 2025 and anticipating the changes in the play, join CJ and me for our State of Play 2025. It's an absolutely free event, but you do need a ticket. I'll put a link up at the top and down in the show notes, and you can get your ticket for this free event. So let's talk about anticipating attacks and how we can figure out when an attack is maybe coming our way. And let's look at the game tape, and I'm going to put it left and right. So on the left side here, you can see how Abby basically stops there. It doesn't look like she's going to attack it. On the right here, you can see her body position looks much more aggressive, the way she's interacting with the ball. On the left here, you can see how she's basically holding her paddle out. She's just going to dink that ball more likely than not. On the right side here, she's pulled her paddle behind the ball and is more likely to attack. I'm going to run it again so you can see the difference in the two. So on the left end, no attack, right? Nice and relaxed. Her body is not tense, is not really coiled up. On the right here, you're going to see her body get ready, and it looks like there's some tension coming. And then this is the one, in fact, where she does come at me and attacks me, boom, right there, resulting in the pop-up. Even with this sort of information where you can read the player a little better and maybe get a head start on what they're going to do, whenever you're playing, always be ready for an attack. So always be ready for the bang is the terminology. Be ready for a hard ball to come your way, and then you'll never be surprised. If they hit it soft, you'll have time. But if you're expecting soft and it comes hard, you're probably going to be in trouble. Let me share with you one more way that you can resolve the potential pop-up when you're getting attacked when you're in these situations. So when you're up at the non-volley zone line or the kitchen line, and you have a hard-hitting player who's coming at you, hitting you in the body, what can you do to avoid the pop-up? And the bonus tip I want to give you is, should you hit the ball? Oftentimes, the better solution in those situations is to simply let the ball go past you, playing the chances that the ball is going to go out. In this situation here, I can't tell you for sure where the ball was going out, but at least had a reasonable chance of going out there. Now this next shot here, when she's hitting it from up there and she's hitting down on it, that next shot is certainly not going to go out. So when you're facing a player who's coming at you hard and attacking you hard, consider letting some of those balls go. There's not a single pickleball player in the world who enjoys popping the ball up. That said, we need to understand that pop-ups are just part of the game. Even the pros pop the ball up. When you pop the ball up, don't beat yourself up about it. Try and work through it. See if there's a way to have avoided the pop-up, maybe letting the ball go or looking at your paddle angle. But don't get overly upset about the pop-up. And make sure you join us on February 22nd for awesome State of the Play. I'll see you there.